Hi. Hello Girl Scouts, I am Jacqueline. I am a program and product specialist with Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, and today we are going to learn about things that we should have in our car during the winter, and we're going to be making a winter emergency preparedness kit specifically for our cars. So to start out, just some basic things that you should have with you in the winter when you are driving are your winter clothes. So that includes your gloves, your hat, and your winter coat. Pretty explanatory. These things keep you warm. When you're in your car, it breaks down. You're gonna wanna keep warm. Speaking of warm, something else we want to keep in our car during the winter, or all the time. I keep mine in my car all the time, just so I don't forget to put it in there in case needed. Is a blanket. The best blankets to use are those foil heat. They keep all the heat in. Pack up real small. But if you don't have that, any blanket, this is actually the blanket I keep in my car. It's just a nice fleece blanket. It'll keep me warm if I happen to break down anywhere. And then lastly, just for your basic winter car safety is your ice scraper. We live in Michigan. It gets cold in the morning. We get ice on our windshield. The best thing to do is to scrape it off. We don't want to try and drive with ice on our windshields. The best ones I think come with the brush on the other end and helps you clean the snow off as well. Something else that's important to have pretty much year round, but especially in the winter due to snow, dirt, rain, is your windshield wiper fluid. So you always want to make sure that your windshield wiper fluid is full, or you have it in there, especially before long road trips. You don't want to go to clean your windshield, not have it, and then have a dirty windshield and making it hard to see. So I always just keep this in my garage. It doesn't stay in my car with me, but you want to check it before you go on any long road trip, and you want to make sure that you have some in your... Okay, so let's talk emergency preparedness. So some things that we want to keep in our car. Some of these are specific to the winter time, some of these are year round. First things first, you're going to want to keep jumper cables in your car. I have learned the hard way about not having jumper cables in your car. They are very important correctly, because it can be dangerous if we do it wrong. If you park your car outside like I do, your battery can drain faster, especially in quarantine when we're spending time at home a lot. We're not driving as much. So jumper cables are very important to get your car up and running again. So another thing to keep you warm are foot warmers, hand warmers, things that if you break down, you can pull out, keep your hands warm, keep your feet warm. Pretty self-explanatory, huh? Another nice tool, this is Hercules, my cat, coming to help us out. Another thing that is important to have in your car is the multi-purpose tool. You may have seen these in lots of different colors, lots of different sizes. Some go on keychains. This one I keep in my center console. But most importantly, it has a hammer on there in case I need to break my window. And then it also has a few different types of knives, so if I have to slice my seatbelt off. It also has a screwdriver. Not really sure what this is for, but maybe need it in emergency. Pliers and a wrench, so pretty useful in case of an emergency. Another thing that is important to have with you is water. So the rule is pretty much a gallon of water per person in your car. This is just in case you break down, help isn't around, you can pretty much survive without food for a couple of days, but you will dehydrate fast. So it's pretty important to keep water in your car. So something else that seems a little weird to keep in your car is kitty litter. And I keep it in my car in case I get stuck. And you might think, well, why would you need it if you get stuck? Can you just push your car out? Well, in the winter, when there's snow and ice, it can be pretty slick, and your wheel just turns and turns and turns. So you dump some kitty litter behind the wheel, and that gives it something to grasp onto, and it makes it easier to get out of the hole that you are stuck in. You can also use sand, and then there are also some coarse sand and similar items to kitty litters that you can buy at auto stores. But since I have some cats, pretty easy for me to just dump some kitty litter in a bag and keep it in my car. Okay, so something that is not necessary, but I keep in my car due to the certain circumstances. My car's tire leaks air all the time, especially in the winter. So it is a compact air compressor that also has a light on the side. So this is what I use for my flashlight. If you don't have something like this, it's pretty important to keep a flashlight in your car in case you get stuck on the side of the road in the dark, your phone's dead. You want an emergency flashlight. But this also I can use to inflate my tires, and it has a car charger, so it's pretty easy just to stick in and go. Okay, thanks for watching. So that was pretty much a basic car kit for the winter. You can find car kits that have a lot more stuff in it. There's flares and jacks and all that stuff. Make sure you're doing that stuff safely if you do decide to keep those in your car. So thank you so much for watching.